Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it up for victory. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion TV. United Gospel Explosion TV.
Explosion TV. I was just telling our guests, our special guests, I'm going to introduce you to in a minute. But first, let me say hello to our people down in Chicago, Chi-Town. We love you down there. Brandon Reed out in Florida, one of the best videographers anywhere. If you guys need him, you guys look up Brandon Reed down there for a real film crew. Of course, I can't leave off California, the Browns down there, Isaac Brown from Ravens Home and all the crew. They were in town with me yesterday for Metro Youth Day, which was a huge success. 30,000 kids on Belle. They came out in the rain. All the dignitaries were there. And, you know, it just touches my heart to be able to see the young ones that we came up do such great things. King, you guys know King. He came and sung the national anthem for us. And special shouts out to Jasmine Terrell, who was the 24 Motown Amplify Artist of the Year. She came back out with us, and they had to remind me that they were with me when they were like 7 and 8 years old, and it just blew my mind that, you know, how good God is. And there's nothing I could do so great to have such wonderful, wonderful, beautiful people around me. And I don't just mean beautiful by the face, I mean beautiful by the spirit. Which brings me into my show today. You know, I believe in miracles. You guys heard me preach on that. And when you do things, preachers, I'm saying this to you, as you preach on these things and speak on these things, you will be tested. So after that, I was threatened to with the illness, to have my foot taken away, an amputation. But, you know, I just refused, and I just believe God. And today, we made it through that. Still have the foot. So it's so much that I'm thankful for, you know, 100%. But do you believe in miracles? Well, sitting next to me right now is a miracle. And you see so many come on. Queen Veronique, she was here giving her testimony of how she's still fighting cancer and making it through stage 4. Well, I ran into this young lady through conversation while I was laying up with my illness. I don't think she knew that, though. But somehow I saw her on social media, and I reached out to her, and we began to talk, and there was such a kindred spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm introducing you to Dr. Michelle D. Clark. Dr. Clark, how are you today?
I am doing super sensational, ecstatic to be here today. Thank you so much for inviting me, James. I appreciate you.
Oh, just what a wonderful spirit she has. And I linked into that right away. And I must ask you, I don't have to ask you. So, I'm saying, so you believe in miracles too?
Absolutely, 100%. If I didn't, I wouldn't be here without it. My son wouldn't be here without it. None of us would be here without miracles. Every time we open our eyes, that is a miracle when we're on this side of the dirt.
Praise God. Praise God. But you had a special miracle besides
Yes.
that. And you have a ministry that you're doing now, and I can call it a ministry because you're ministering to people. And your lift. And I really brought you in to let the people know a little bit about your personal, I'm not going to say struggle, I'm just going to say story.
Absolutely.
Because what seems like a struggle sometimes, you guys, really is meant for your good, to take you to another level you never knew you could get to.
I agree.
So give us a little bit about Dr. Clark's cancer tribulations, I'll say, cancer trials.
Absolutely. I first want to start off just by letting people know who I am. For those of y'all who don't know me, as you heard James say, yes, I am Dr. Michelle D. Clark, and but I'm really just a small town girl with big time dreams, who God has definitely shown His grace and His mercy, and He has saved me from some life threatening things. And when I talk about small town, most folks don't know where I'm from. But when you send a shout out to Chicago, I was like, okay, I'm from Harvard.
Hello, and welcome into the show, United Gospel Explosion TV. You know what it is. I just want to give a special shout out to Dr. Clark, who you saw me talking with just now. She's a member of our last week's show, I believe. But what a blessing to have her in her LIFT program be a part of this program.
Yes.
And she's reaching out for women with breast cancer all over the world. And, just special shouts out to all the women of the world that's still doing the positive things that keep us intact, us men's. You got to give it to us.
Yes.
And if you don't love the women around you, just love your mama. Just keep that in concept.
At least.
Because, she put it on us.
Yes.
Daddy was the enforcer, but mama was the manager.
Yes. He kept everything going and going forward.
Going.
You
better know it. And this too.
Right.
But hey, you guys, just welcome out to United Gospel Explosion TV once again. I'm your host, James Torrance, and I have greatness all around me. You see all these beautiful people coming to me from all over each week, and it's no different this week. I must say this is my main man's, however you want to put it, Justin Gordon, JG.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Reverend Torrance.
What a blessing.
Yes, sir. It's a blessing to see you.
Full circle.
Yes, sir.
And this young man has been here. Then he went off to Harvard. He conquered some things off at Harvard.
Yes, sir.
And not just the schooling, but his drama team.
Yes, sir.
And he was in, of course, the Nail Shop movie with this. You guys saw him do that. But he's just went on with his program like so many others do, and I'm so proud of that, man.
Thank you.
To say
Thank
that
you.
we touch seeds.
Oh, thank you. If it wasn't for your tutelage, if it wasn't for your
Look at
mentorship,
God. Yes, sir.
I wouldn't have had the jewels and the tools to go out of town and go to elite universities.
Wow.
To be able to lead and to be able to listen.
Yeah.
And learn from others.
Praise God.
Thank you, Reverend.
That's it right there.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
But what a blessing, because I remember this young man. You can always spot people's special talents when they jump out at you. And we had the ability to meet each other on the Nail Shop. It was a church scene.
Yes, sir.
Just a wonderful church scene. Emmeline came and played the old lady in there, and the Asians were there, and the blacks were there. Just a historic moment. And this young man just in this little scene, he just kept making it bigger. In the middle of the scene, he just jumped up. Can we dance now? In the church, blacks dance in the church. The Asian was asked, "Can we dance now?" He said, "And you can dance right now." And I just remembered that it stood out, and he became a real more serious part of that movie right on the spot. So I know that's what he brought to the game anyway. I didn't want to make it be any mistake. He brought a lot to it when he came into the business, and that's the love and that's the enthusiasm you put forward, Justin.
Oh, it's all praise to Jesus Christ.
Yes.
It was only right for my first film scene
Yes.
to be a church scene.
Wow.
My grandmother raised me in the church.
Come on now. Come on.
My mother didn't even go to church a lot, but she made sure I got there
Right.
at all times.
Right.
So to be able to lean on my foundation to do something I love, something I'm so passionate about, and it just so happened to align with my faith.
Yeah.
That's how I knew it was the right thing to do.
Wow. And all that was coincidental.
Right.
There's no coincidences. God is over everything. And, He controls these things. Our meeting was divine.
Yes.
Everything has a purpose, as you see as you go through your travels.
Yes.
And but it was such a beautiful circumstance and meeting just there. And Justin, you went on from Detroit. I'm telling you a story. Tell me a little bit about your
Yes,
story,
sir.
because I could never tell it like you.
Well, it has some parts. It has a lot of parts, but I definitely did start in Detroit, Michigan. A proud product of Detroit Public Schools for 12 out of my 14 years of formal schooling. Shout out to Bates Academy and Renaissance High School. A little time at Cass as well. But I ran into trouble early.
Okay.
And I was about to be a classic story of, my dad left the home. We had problems at home, different issues that, led to me wanting to do behaviors that are destructive but are sometimes championed in the community through the rap music, as far as hanging out with the wrong crowds and wasting time. And if it wasn't for me getting in trouble, I at 17 years old, I was facing 15 years in prison.
Wow.
And if it wasn't for that moment to slow me down and having a grandmother and having a grandparents to be able to support me during that darkest time, I wouldn't have been able to turn my dropout, almost didn't graduate status into community college, honors, full ride scholarship, University of Michigan, commencement speech, and ultimately, getting to Harvard University.
Wow, wait a minute. We should pause and let that be said, because that's a iconic journey you just took. He went from almost dropping out of high school to turning that around,
Yes, sir.
getting back into
Yes, sir.
community college.
I went to community college first, and actually I went to jail for 3 months when I was at University of Michigan, because I was still in my growth journey.
Your feelings, yeah.
I was still in my journey, and I actually had a felony,
Wow.
which I did get expunged after
Right.
13 years of working in the criminal justice system. I finally got my record expunged. I have no felony now, but at the time, any little thing I did, because I already had one step into the criminal justice system, they
That's
were able
another.
to suck me in more. So I had
Sure.
to come home from jail in the middle of my time at University of Michigan after 3 months, get my scholarship back, and ultimately graduate with honors and be able to give the commencement speech in 2018 after
Wow.
being in jail in 2016.
Amazing. And then from there, how did the Harvard journey come on? Harvard came up and you said, hey, I can do this?
Well, Harvard came up because of the coronavirus. So shout out to COVID-19, because I was already on my way to Broadway.
Wow.
In the beginning of 2020, when Kobe Bryant passed away, I was in Connecticut. I was going back and forth to Broadway, seeing Broadway shows, being groomed to be a Broadway actor.
Right.
But when coronavirus came, shut the whole industry down, I came back home. When I came home, I saw the disparity in education.
Yes.
And I saw that 5-year-olds were not about to get educated because their parents had to go to work and they had no one to educate them.
Right.
And I felt it was my responsibility to fulfill a need. So I joined the community center. We started having the only in-person schooling, and that fall 2020, when everybody was out, that 2020-2021 school year,
Right.
Peace Neighborhood Center, it was a center in Washtenaw County where kids, low income and Section 8 kids, could come and bring their Section 8 parents could bring their students to get free education, in-person education from 8 to 3. So I did that. And
Right.
that bolstered my enthusiasm to take my education further. And that's what
Wow.
made me want to go to Harvard. After working with a little homie, I seen her struggle and cry about wanting to count to 50. I asked her, you have to sit here and write your numbers. She wanted to play and eat
Right.
eat cereal.
Anything but do the task.
And she cried. She threw a temper tantrum. And I said, well, no, you still have to do it. And to see that glisten and that glow in her eyes when she actually achieved that goal
Right.
of writing
Wow.
1 to 50 at 5, I was like, oh, this is what I want to spend my energy doing.
And these are the kind of stories we want to promote, not just to Detroit, but to the world. And it's not just a I did it story. It's a you can do it too. From whatever level you find yourself on.
Yes, sir.
And the idea that I love in this is just as energy is enthusiastic. And for a young man that's having trouble in high school,
Yes, sir.
as so many are
Yes, sir.
now, whether they're distracted on their phone with their crowd or whatever, what could you tell them if you had the opportunity to tell them something to focus themselves to the greatness that's in front of them?
Yes,
what would
sir.
you say?
Slow down.
Wow,
Slow down.
slow down.
And I'm speaking to myself. We can do it together. Slow down. Every day in the morning before you grab the phone, breathe. Before you write a comment on social media, think about it. Think about the impact. Slow down. There is profit in tricking young people into thinking they don't have time and everything has to happen instantaneously. People are making money from us rushing our dreams, projects, ambitions, and desires.
Come on.
When in reality, we have all of the time in the world and we have control. But there is profit in making us believe that we are not in control. And
That
so
we have to hit the button every second. Okay, and it's profit in that.
it's
Absolutely, big
someone
profit.
else. And I think that might be another conversation on who is profiting.
Right,
But
sure.
someone else is profiting from us having a desire to do everything quickly and instantaneously and without thinking and without measuring. You know, the 16th president, Abraham Lincoln, he said, if you gave me 6 hours to cut a tree down, I'm gonna spend the first 4 hours sharpening my axe.
Come on now.
You know, so
That's heavy. Say that one more time, too.
if you gave me 6 hours
Cutting the tree
to
down.
cut a tree down,
I'm going to say the first 4 hours.
the first 4 hours just sharpening my axe.
Come on now. So you coming ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And preparation, as far as success goes, preparation oftentimes meets opportunity, or ill preparation can meet the opportunity,
Yes, sir.
and it goes nowhere.
Yes, sir.
But when preparation meets an opportunity,
Yes, sir.
rockets fly.
Yes, sir.
Things take off, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what we saw here. And a lot of them may not know, Justin. You mind if I tell them that you're part of the dream team?
Yes, sir. Please.
He part of the dream team, a filmmaking team, and that's the confidence we instilled in these young people that were touching us, and foreigners and Asians and everybody involved in that Nail Shop Project. One thing I say about the Nail Shop Project, it was a lot of non-actors, not like yourself that was
Right.
already aspiring,
Right.
but a lot of non-actors of different races. So
Right.
it was a challenging piece because a lot of them didn't really speak English the way we would speak English, and so it took a lot of breakdown writing set, and so it was a longer movie than we thought it would take to make. But I would say it was a dream team to put it together. Jigsaw, Sean, Pancho Live, all these guys were together. Tari Jumbi, Torrance, yep, he was here too. But all of us were together on this same movie piece, and I think the Justin Gordon, a lot of people that came in that we hadn't seen before, but instantly gravitated to the team, became part of the team, and excelled. You got to say excelled.
Absolutely.
Because these roles were not just speaking roles. I think they were leadership roles where a person actually took little pieces of the puzzle and put it together.
Oh, it was a beautiful mosaic.
Yeah.
And Reverend, I want to ask you,
Yes.
as a leader,
Yes.
as a filmmaker, as a producer, how do you manage all of those, different personalities, different energies, those different experiences to make one project? As a leader, how do you do that?
Well, you do it piece by piece, of course, but as you grow, which I've grown now and you've grown now,
Yes, sir.
we learn then to delegate more,
Yes,
and we learn then to have the people that come sharpen their axe half the time, like Abe Lincoln did. If it was a project that took 8 hours, you sharpen the axe 4 hours. So you sharpen your skills before you come in front of the camera set.
Yes, sir.
And I think that that's one of the things, that we took from the Nail Shop, and we're taking them to these new movies. And in fact, that Sean told me, we spoke on, you have a project you came back with us for,
Yes, sir.
that we're going to put into film production. That's going to be a esoterical piece.
Yes, sir. But
I don't want to say esoterical or all that. That's going to be a piece that's beyond what you see.
Yes.
I'll put it like that. Beyond the sum of its parts.
And ultimately, just a good comedy.
Yeah.
A good comedy that makes you go, I think all really good good cinema has kind of a double layer. Where you can be entertained and enjoy the jokes, but you also can leave with some moral theme,
Yes.
or a piece of advice that
Yes.
you may carry with you to the job or to on your commute. And so that's the goal with that film.
And I've always took a pinch at the comedy myself. A little thing towards the comedy line that you put out in drama, as well as music, whatever you can put it in, because it seems to me that that's been a real deal breaker. It tore down a lot of walls that we wouldn't have been able to get in. When you think of even going back to, and this is beyond your time, but because you're old soul, when you had Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, they come to Rat Pack, these guys. Yeah. But the idea of you had this Jewish guy and this black guy and this Italian guy and all these guys together, and they were doing things together.
Yes.
It kind of tore down walls of separation, of racism and things that were so prevalent.
Yes.
Then and still now. So I think it plays a major role in one, getting people to think about where they standing or whose toes they standing on,
Yes.
but also to kind of make you conscious of that, we are people.
Right. Do you feel like you accomplished a version of that with your collaborations with Quarter Ding and brothers like that?
Well, absolutely, because when you think of the Vietnam race and the black race, the last time we really met in serious collaboration was during the war, that we were against each other, because we came from the U.S. as U.S. soldiers. Most blacks did over there,
Yes, sir.
and they were there fighting for their country.
Yes, sir.
And so that was a thing, the Vietnam War.
Yes, sir.
But when you see us come together, and other wars as well, you can
Right.
go to the Civil War for that matter, but I don't want to get that deep. 'Cause that's another story too. We got to do a lot of shows together, man.
That's the next episode.
But to be able to say we are working together, and with worth to each other, because I don't care how racist a person is, how against you they are. But if you bring a worth to the table, and you know this now,
Yes, sir.
if you bring a value to the table through your skills, through your knowledge, or just helping them get where they're trying to go,
Yes, sir.
then something happens.
Yes.
It's something changes and shifts. It goes from being prejudiced towards you to being loving towards you, and you can see it happen in a split second. A Michael Jordan, for example,
Right.
North Carolina might not been the nicest place for him to be if he wasn't Michael Jordan.
Exactly. That's an important lesson.
But the fact that he
Wow.
brought skill to the table,
Wow.
and it took them to another level, and we got to be willing to bring our skills, bring our mindsets, bring our energies to the table.
Wow.
In a positive way, even when we facing unpositive situations. Don't you think?
Absolutely. And you just gave me another gem that I feel I can pass along to any young person. Value can transcend your situation.
Come on.
Bringing value can transform a situation where you may be looked at as a victim, can turn you into a victor.
Yes.
Just bringing value.
From the underdog to the upper dog, right?
Yes, and everyone has value. Whether
From the
you're
underdog to the superdog.
yes,
And so that's what we more so concentrate on when we're doing deals with people with foreign races, people outside of our circle, so to speak. I increase my circle. I make my circle bigger to be able to contain that.
yes,
And you increase your circle by opening up your mindset, by opening up your love, by opening up your wherewithal to say, I can let them be not just a part of this, but to be able to thrive in this. They can win in this. You can win doing my production if it's nothing but you learning something different about yourself. And I think that's part of our job as producers and directors and what we put out. And you told me you're slow to put out just anything, even though this is the beginning of your production, but beginning of your movie making career.
right.
You're slow to put out just anything. So that shows a growth in you,
Yes, sir.
that you've reached from being around others and seeing a bigger part of the world. You increase your circle, so your vision is different.
Yes, sir.
So that's what we're doing now. We open up doors for other people, open up doors for ourselves as well.
Yeah, man, that's very important. I wanted to ask, how does one put themselves in position to continuously be valuable to a team while also having their own ideas?
Can I say one thing?
Yes, sir.
Keep winning and keep thinking winning concepts. Keep opening the door to winning. And winning, like losing, is a concept.
Right.
Because truthfully, everyone on the football team, from the worst player to the best player, still won.
Right,
If
even the
nothing
punter.
but getting in shape.
Yes.
Because you're gonna get it. The punter got in shape too. He had to run like us.
Right.
And so winning, the concept of winning.
Yes.
And what does it take to win? And I think that you're a winner because you came on my show and he turned it around. If you guys didn't notice that, he switched the pieces around. Because I started off interviewing him, but somewhere in the middle of this conversation, because this is JG, y'all, this is Justin Gordon, he began to interview me. But we love it, man. We love it. We're just glad that we're able to continue to touch people's lives like yours and be a part of it, be a relevant part of it. And that comes from us keeping our skills sharp and being open. Right?
Yes.
Being open to to the next level. And then what if we had the mindset, instead of pushing each other down, back, help each other up?
Absolutely. Oh, that's the winning.
You know, I've been criticized for that actually. Told us he ain't even party. He ain't party. I say, well, my job is just to help people up. What they do with it is on them then.
Right.
But I've had some success stories.
Yes, sir.
It's a few people that's come back to say, "Hey, Mr. Torrance, we're here for you," you know, and that's worth more than any money amount could have been.
Yes, sir.
Like yourself.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
When
Thank
he
you.
hit town, he'll hit me up like, "Hey, come on, oh JG, come on in."
Oh,
and that's the love of it.
yes.
And that's the love of it.
Because we have a demonstrated track record of winning together.
We winning together.
You know.
Winning together, and we there for each other.
Absolutely. You know.
And then to be on time and to be, you know, come with your mind right to the sets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's not a black thing or a white thing. It's,
Right,
it's
right.
It's a business thing. It's a love thing that
Yes, sir.
I love you too much to come to your set raggedy.
Right, yes, sir.
You know, 'cause smelling all like liquor and I'm stumbling all over the set and talking all out of place. See, it's not that you can't do those things during your spare time, but you don't do those things when you come to work, right?
Wow.
And so we're coming to work with each other now. And so having that work ethic, even when the dollars don't look like it, you know, helps you create the dollars later on. I do believe that.
Yes.
You know, we're getting it.
That practicing professionalism. And sometimes it can be tempting. Like, oh, you know, let me mix my personal and professional, but I've also realized
Separated, yeah.
I win a lot more when I separate it.
Yeah.
Win a lot more.
Yeah, your mind is clear and you're ready. You're ready for the next question. You're ready for the next level. And they can start looking to you for the answers,
Yes.
you know?
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
JG, I gave him a little bit. I don't want to over tell what the project is.
Yeah.
But if you want to give him a little hint of the project that
For
we're going
sure.
to be doing, you can.
For sure. You know, actually, I'm working on 2 projects right now. And one is the political satire, and it's actually, season 1 is on YouTube right now. It's called The Finesse Files. It's a political satire basically documenting how citizens, not just in the United States of America, but maybe just even in the Western Hemisphere, have been tricked, bamboozled, or hoodwinked in certain ways. Now, it's a comedy, and it's meant to laugh, but it's also meant to raise eyebrows, and it's meant to make you think. It's meant to make you think about certain instances in this country that we take for granted. We're going to explore deeper into how they got those, how it came to be. So, for example, the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty, after doing some research, I found out that France gave us the Statue of Liberty as a gift. It was originally supposed to be a black woman.
Wow.
With both her hands up with chains on each hand to
Get out of
celebrate emancipation.
Yes.
Because about 30 years earlier than we did, France officially abolished their version of slavery in about 1833.
Hey, hold up. Hold that 1833. France abolished their slavery. We got to take a quick break.
Yes, sir.
Commercial break. And I got another special person in the audience with me, Queen Executive. She in the house. And I want to make sure she gets up here and then be able to input on this because, you know, this is about affecting all of us.
Yes, sir.
And you guys are the leader that's taking it forward for me as well. So I'm thankful for that. Hey, you guys watch United Gospel Explosion TV. This is Torrance on the set with my man JG, Justin Gordon, all the way back from Harvard. Peace. Be right back.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
Justice for Mario Willis. Truth. Facts. Evidence. Mattered. Log into justiceformariowillis.com. Read for yourself.
Watkins Broadcasting is going worldwide. Now you can watch Detroit's own WHPR on your TV from anywhere in the world. No matter where you are, you can stay in the know with WHPR TV and Roku. You can get your easy-to-install Roku box from wherever you shop for your entertainment gear. Once your Roku box is connected to your TV and internet, go to the channel store on the home menu of the Roku box. Enter WHPR TV in the search engine and add it to your channels. That's it. That's all you need to get the best in entertainment, news, and talk, no matter where you are. Roku brings all of your favorites to your TV. Netflix, Hulu Plus, Crackle, HBO Go, and now WHPR TV, Detroit Live.
Muscles, joints, or feet tired, achy, or distressed? Tried everything? Ringmaster Rubbing Oil is a vintage topical pain reliever, trusted for over 70 years, with a rich formula for the treatment of stubborn aches and pains. Packaged in a glass bottle for purity, our liquid can also be used in warm water for foot soaks and compresses. A little goes a long way. Try our time-tested formula, available in several sizes.
Make a donation to WHPR TV and receive 2 2-ounce bottles of Ringmaster Rubbing Oil for $25. Call 313-868-6612.
Total Home Improvement Company presents the Spring Blowout Special of the season. Remodel your kitchen, bathroom, basement, plus flooring specials for every room. Call 313-728-2025 for your free in-home estimate today. Mention this commercial and get 10% off your project. Call 313-728-2025. Remodel your home today. Total Home Improvement, the company you call for your home improvement needs.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
Gospel Explosion TV. That was Emmeline King. I always like to say that. This is Ty Jumi in my background. You hear it? No matter what the difference, it's plain to see. We give it up for his victory. United Gospel Explosion TV. And, you know, we got some of the originals there. Ty Jumi, myself, and Emmeline. And we got some beautiful people from this generation on set with us now. Of course, we got Justin Gordon. Now that's say Jordan, forgive me, Mr. Gordon. All the way in from Harvard, came from here. Meager means had regular troubles like us, like guys like me, and but God was able to touch him and through his family, turn that whole trajectory around and got him through school with honors, on through Michigan.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about U of M, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Well, he gave commencement speech at U of M.
Yes,
now,
sir.
You think about that. You went from zero to hero, and then he went on to Harvard.
All praise.
And touched him up there in a meaningful way. And Queen Exec, you may not know that he had already did the nail shop, so he went fully prepared. He was full of juice when he went up there. So he went up there and gathered so many different. I went out and I looked up. He was with another play troupe, or easy speaking group, or something. I said, get it, Justin. And that's the love. And that's the love we're speaking of.
Thank you.
Where we're coming from and where we're going. That it's in you.
Yes.
It's in you.
Amen. Amen.
It's in you to do these great things. And you know, hopefully shows like this that we know we're putting God first in everything we
Amen.
do.
I say.
We're not always preaching to you, but that's preaching right there. Because when you put them first, those walls begin to tear down. And look at Queen Exec. People don't even know she a cancer patient. She be out here doing it in such a way. She don't just wear it on her sleeve, but
Praise
she is
God.
a serious cancer patient, a survivor, I say. Beauty in the, come on now.
And defeating this affliction.
Praise God.
Cancer is no match for me. Cancer will never define me.
Come on now.
And in Jesus' name, I will be healed and
Yes.
made whole from this affliction.
Yes,
So it
yes,
is.
yes,
Amen.
and better than
So it
ever,
is.
and better than ever anyway. Because I know, because I've seen her in the sets. You know, she's a model too with,
Yes,
you
that's
know,
clear.
Gina T and the crew, and she got with that crew, and it has just grown, and I see out there, and she'll be saying, "See the beauty in the battle." Hey, it's a brand.
I love that.
It's a brand that's taking off. We're hoping to help that take off, and we're gonna be doing some things together. We're gonna be doing these things. This is it. This is it. You know, and I don't want to use saying we all we got, because we're not all we got. Everything we need is in front of us, though.
Yes.
You know, because you just ask for what you need. You don't even have to ask. But if you walk in that direction, you'll find that my affirmation is, bring me the right people.
Yes.
Give me the right conversations. Let me walk in the right walk. And let me leave a taste of light, not darkness, in their life. Because you have a choice. You know, you have to think about this sometimes. You spoke on that earlier.
Yes.
That, you know, it's a different way you could have met those guys with your enthusiasm and exuberance. You could have easily met them, taking them in a whole different direction.
Right.
But God was able to give you that gift and put y'all together at this exact time, so you could be a different message for them to hear.
Praise God.
So, you know, that's what I say. That's what love is. Come on now. Come on now. Let go, Queen.
Doesn't matter what you're going through. And I was listening to you in the last segment speak about your troubles that you experienced while you were young. But again, you didn't let that define you. You didn't let that stop you or hinder you, because you knew there was greatness inside of you. And oftentimes, people forget. They think it's on them. No, it's in you. Greatness is in you. And you have to believe that and know it for yourself. That's why I know healing is in me. It's not on me. Healing is in me.
Come on now.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
affirm that and I manifest that every day.
Yes, ma'am.
And I love that.
Thank
She's
you.
manifesting now.
Thank you.
And you know,
Thank you,
and the manifestation is a whole different show. You know, I've done it before. You know that you can manifest you through your faith.
Yes.
In grace, you can
Yes.
manifest because the Bible tells us that.
Absolutely.
And saying through faith, if you just have the faith of a mustard seed, you can tell a mountain to jump in the river.
That's like this small. I actually saw mustard seeds for the first time this year.
Hard to see.
They're very small. They're
You
tiny.
need a microphone.
They're very tiny.
Right. But through that mustard seed of faith, you manifest.
Yes.
And yes, be a manifester. Yes, we are manifesting. You manifesting.
Absolutely.
And so these things come, these visions come, you know, I ask you to do this, and I'm asking them to do this because y'all do it already. Write it down. Make it plain.
That's right.
So many of them. Look at Justin came with a notebook. Come on, he comes to Torrance with a notebook. Y'all already know.
Reverend Torrance might say
Hey,
something anytime.
Don't come getting ready. You better come ready. You better be ready. And so,
I love it.
And so we're manifestors. Manifestors of the light, I would say, because I had a choice to say that.
Yes.
You could be a manifestor of darkness, and if you are, I'm just suggesting you use your power in a more wise manner, because you can touch so many more people.
That's right.
And you know, I don't care how dark it get. All you got to do is strike one match, and it changed the whole scene.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
No matter how dark it is,
Wow.
just one match.
One
striking
match. Yes.
changes the whole scene. The whole world changes because now we have fire. And look what happened. You can see.
Just one. Just
You
one
can
spark.
see. You can see. And so that's the kind of love we're talking about. That's what we're manifesting here. And now that I have another love child with me, you know, give them a couple of things you're doing. Don't give them the whole book, because I know we'll be here too long.
Oh my goodness.
We'll be here through the end of tomorrow. We like, what? Hold up. Is she gonna pause? No.
This is this weekend coming up is going to be very busy for me. Tomorrow, I am one of the featured guest speakers at What's the Tea, and it's
Give
an
'em where it's
event
at,
for
yes.
ladies. It's at the J5 Legacy Center on Sherwood in Detroit. I am super excited and honored about that, and that's from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Then right after that, I'll be doing the Wonder Woman twirl, changing clothes, and making my way to the Bel Air. It is the premiere of our new movie,
Oh, wow.
Drastic Measures. Shout out to Paul Johnson Jr. And the amazing cast. We got Winston and Farron, Brandy Burns. Oh my God, it is a whole cast of excellence. I'm excited about that. And Sunday, we are having a casting call for our black and white fashion ball at Gina T Fashion. So you all need to reach out to myself or Gina to get registered. The fashion ball is coming up in October. And yeah, if you got what it takes and you want to be on the runway, be in the building on Sunday.
And when is the ball?
The fashion ball is going to be in October, and the date is to be determined.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
So you guys get ready.
Yes.
You know, we do support Gina T. That's our queen, a Midwest queen of fashion.
Yes,
She part of our
absolutely.
team. She part of our team and been
Yes,
part of
she
the team
is.
for so long.
Yes.
We have supported each other, and we've had the chance to work on a couple of sets together now.
Yes,
But even before that, we were still knew about each other, just loving each other's work, and you know,
And we
special
put
shout
them on
out.
the runway.
Oh,
Yes.
they stood me on the
Yeah,
runway and
oh, yeah.
cranked me up, and there it was. They're gonna do toy robot, but it was just a wonderful experience because they are ultimately professional
Oh, yes.
people. Period. Special shout out to Will Smith. I don't want to tell him.
Will Phelps.
Will Smith.
Yes.
Will Phelps. Not Will Smith. Will Phelps out there. I've been doing it a long time, and actually, I think he's the king of the white party when they came back
Yes,
on.
the
it,
original white
because back when
party.
we were doing Jamaican Me Crazy, he already had that white party going, and Hicks,
Nice.
Charles Hicks had Monday Night Football, and it was the white party. And those were the ones that really took off. Moby, and I don't want to go shouting out names back then, but all Jeans and Moet, all those guys were really
remember
part
that.
of the
Oh, yeah, that's a throwback.
105.9 and WGLB were both using us to do their things, and it was just a blessing. So hey, we moving and we shaking, and it's all I think it's all God's grace though.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
I keep putting them forward in front of me, even when I don't see I'm gonna make it, I keep pushing them forward in front of me, and it seems like He pulls me up right behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Right.
And there's the strength thing.
If you take one step, he'll take two.
He take two,
Yes.
and you know, it's a blessing, Justin, that we're able to stand up and proudly
Yes.
tell young people, yeah, I'm putting God first in my life, you know, and I'm
Have
doing
to.
this and that, you know, and that,
Absolutely.
and that you can do these things better than me. You know, I want you to be bigger than
Quicker,
than I could ever be.
faster,
Yeah,
stronger than me.
You got another
For
door
sure.
open. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then you get in there and then pull me back up behind you.
That's right.
You know, hopefully that's how it goes. But
Yes.
yeah, we've had that kind
Have
of
to reach
experience.
back.
Yeah, we've had those kind of successes
Yes.
now, and I feel good about the teams that we've touched. Some of them out here, and I see them out here doing different things. The Cofields, I got to say what's up to the Cofields.
Cofield.
She used to be a host on the show way back in the day. The wife did, and now Kevin Cofield and the wife, they're traveling around the country
Wow.
doing gospel rap.
Oh, I need to connect.
And it's powerful. Yeah, I mean, these are powerful
I
guys.
love that.
Hopefully
Wow.
they're doing things in Detroit. We'll be able to affiliate.
That's what it's
with
about.
them
Absolutely.
and bring
Yes.
them back into the studio because, yeah, she started off right here, and then they got married, and they just blew up. They just blew up. I'm just so happy to hear that.
I love that.
So many others. I can shout out to you guys, but Casey D'Amato, Lyrica, who came out to Metro Youth Day this year and turned it out. Jaleel, Miss Brown, Serenity Brown came out and turned it out for me. I must say, I'm humbled by some of these great people that
Wow.
they crossed the stage.
Yes.
You know, Barbara Jean Johnson, she was out there still being Barbara Jean.
Barbara
Jean.
Jean.
But, you know, she managed to let me do a few things. And what a blessing.
Reverend
you know.
Dr. Barbara Jean.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a blessing. Because, you know, if you know her, you know her.
You know
And, man, and just so many other beautiful people. I could go on and on. But the people I have in the audience with me today are not too shabby themselves. Because when you look at Queen Executive, she moving out there. You see her moving, and I say, okay, I see you, Queen, every now and then. Because she is somewhere everywhere now. So I just say, hey, I see you, and then touch that. And then JG back in town, and I'm interested to see where this journey takes us. And I know that you're going to be filling me in. I'm be a part of it anyway.
Yes, sir.
But I'm saying that, you know, other things, you keep us posted so we can let the people know where the people are growing to off the platform.
No, for sure. You know,
Yeah.
You know, I just came from Georgetown University. I spent the last 10 months in Washington D.C. You know, so I was there. I was there during the entire transition of power, inauguration, all of that. I was right there at Georgetown and at Howard University.
Wow.
And so, but you know, I'm beginning to make the decision to come back and bring my talents back to Detroit long term and be here every day, because you know I had an opportunity to go and work with some children in New York in the fall.
Right.
You know, it's nothing like being back home.
Yeah.
And growing from here.
And making a difference here.
Making a
because
difference.
there's such a need for it.
Here at home. So
Well, you got an international base anyway. You're international. That's who we are. But you know, it's good. It is good to come back home, and especially when you bringing something with you coming in. So you bringing the skill set you want to share with the people.
Yes,
And
that's wonderful.
what would that look like, in the sense of sharing it with the young people? Would that be in drama? Would that be in education? Or what would you sharing with them look like if I asked you that?
Yes. So I actually have a brand called Most Turned Nerd, and I thought about wearing these glasses to
Put 'em on.
create a
Let's see what they look
character called the Most Turned Nerd, where I spoke and I used
I love
very particular diction, and I make sure that my vocabulary is gregarious and gargantuan, but I'm still from the block. And I use the Most Turned to create rap music, theater, programming. Shout out to Jalen Rose. I've been to Jalen Rose Leadership Academy multiple times and did workshops with his students, as well as many other school districts, Washtenaw County Public Schools. So I take this brand, and the Most Turned Nerd is a superhero, but I don't even need the glasses because I really am the most turned nerd in real life.
Yeah, but I like the glasses
Love
too.
it.
Like the glasses.
I
Yeah, I
love
mean
it.
both ways.
It's
Both ways.
such a
And I'm gonna say this to you. What came to me, and you know, God gives me visions. You know, I've always had that vision of seeing things like that. I saw him as being one of the hosts of the new show we're doing, putting out, and it's coming. It actually starts the 8th of next month.
Wow.
Only because I want to start it. I've been talking about Detroit Talent View TV.
Yes.
But I did pick a young host. He's 19, Jadiel. He performed for me at Metro Youth Day on the spot. Did a great job. I had him on the show last week. And you know, he's going to be one. And I do believe Justin Gordon, you would make a great input into that show.
Yes,
and you could actually do your hero.
Yes, sir.
Most Turned Nerd could pop out,
Yes,
and
sir.
you could come out as proper Jay Lee. So we have to get on that right away,
Right away.
because we're already doing it
Expeditiously.
we doing it already. So ain't got good though, but
All the time.
possibly we can work things out. I would like to bring that brand right into fruition with us as well.
Yes.
So
And I'd like to take the next 5 months of this year to make the brand profitable, and I have a logo already, and I have a small team, and we have pitch decks, and we're ready to make it very useful, you know,
Yeah.
for the city of Detroit.
lucrative. I get what you're saying.
Very,
too.
very lucrative.
Yeah. And so, but the thing is, we're starting, and pardon me, you guys, you can have a million good thoughts, you know, but when thoughts meet action and opportunity, then you're moving it. We're out here now,
That's right.
so to speak.
Yes.
You know, a thought is an opportunity, and it's
Action.
And so there we are. And you know, in most movies, when they start anything, any scene, you know what they shout? Action.
Action.
Because
Those are
here
the
we
keys to success right there.
Wow.
You know, I hope y'all caught that. You know,
We moving
thought,
that way.
opportunity, and
Action.
action. Yes.
Action.
Wow.
You gotta
Write
put
that
the
one
action
down.
into it.
Yeah,
because
somebody write
this
that
is
down.
action. And I'm gonna invite you in on the 8th to come into the show with us,
Let's do it.
and bring your glasses.
I need to get a pair of buffs. I need to get a pair of Cardis.
Yes.
The Cardis with
Okay,
the glass,
most
with the
turned
tape.
nerds,
You know, I love
yes.
those.
Do I want to, you know?
No, I love what he got on because you can see it so good in the camera. You guys see that tape in the middle. You get the Cardis when you're doing your thing, but I'm just saying, it ain't even necessary. You're doing it already.
Thank you.
And so guess what,
Save me
y'all?
$3,000.
We already do it, and I want to thank y'all for supporting and the opportunities to move forward. And guess what? Where we're going tomorrow is so much greater than we are right now and yesterday.
Come on.
Because we're believers.
Yes.
You know, and just being believers. Do it one more time for him, Justin. Pew! There we go. And you are too. You are part of the team. Those that have been with us for years out there have been watching the show and being a part of helping us and supporting us.
Yes.
Wow, it's just amazing.
It is. It is.
Queen, sometimes I just drop the mic.
Yes.
A lot of
We have
talented.
drop the mic moments because
Yes,
we
but
here.
a lot of talented young people have launched their careers, launched their dreams, sitting right here.
Yeah,
You
some
know?
of them have. Many have.
Yes.
Many have, and that's through the grace of God. You know, he made it available to us all, and
Yes.
and that makes me be thankful and grateful for people like Henry Tyler,
Yes.
Tim, but I must say my big brother R.J. Watkins.
R.J. Watkins,
you
yes,
know,
Mr. Watkins.
He ain't gonna say much because he on the business side, but he for real though. That's
Legend.
my guy.
Legend.
That's my guy, and he's been there.
Just
for
providing
so
the
many for so long.
opportunity. Yes,
For
providing
so
the
many, so long.
opportunity.
And you know, bring some money to the table.
Yes.
You know, when you come into a house like a TV station, radio station. I mean, bring money.
Yes.
It costs. It
Yes.
costs for productions.
Yes.
And so, you know, get your sponsor, get you what you need to do it. But then once you're doing, you ready, come on. You know, I'll help you get your show going. It's not a problem. You know, you're not pushing me out the way.
Right. Save your money.
Give me a break or something. But we all on one accord there. That you know, this isn't the biggest channel in the world, but it's one of the most valuable because it's one of the largest black channels we have in
That's
Detroit.
right. That's
Wow.
right.
I think that says a lot.
Which
man,
makes
and
it
means
even more
something.
valuable. Yeah, it
It
makes it
means
even more
something.
valuable.
You know, and special shouts out to my brothers at 2, 4, and 7 and all of that.
Oh.
And I got much respect, but you know, don't forget this is a brand as well, and a brand to be respected, and that's how we're setting it out, and that's how we're serving it up now.
Yes.
A dish served hot.
United
Tasty.
Gospel
Explosion
Explosion.
TV. Come on now. Woo. Whew.
That's your hype man right there. That's your hype man.
He was like this when I first met him.
I can imagine.
Jesse Gordon was like this when I met him. Like I said, I was across the room. You know, I was in the middle. I had 100 people in that church that day doing this set.
Great scene.
Half of them was Asians, half of them black. So I'm going through some stuff. Yeah. Sound, the cameras, everything. Y'all look over here. And so the scene, like I said, that really endeared Justin to me was the scene where the Asians were in the church and they were hearing the music. And they
Oh, yes.
and Ty told them, get up and dance. And Corda said, dance right now? Dance right now in the church right now? and Gordon, this wasn't in the script, he jumped up, said, yeah, if you feel it, you can dance right now. And I was like, oh, wow. That was better than I wrote it. and so here we were. And that's how it works. And I'm sure that worked for you so many different times.
Oh.
You opened them up down there, didn't you?
Oh, we did. We just came from 33 different schools in the DMV area taking a rap musical. That's why I got so intrigued and so interested about what the Cofields are doing with gospel rap, because we took a rap musical into schools and we led with love and we led with hip hop, and the kids really loved it. They were engrossed, and the students, the teachers everywhere throughout all of the schools say, we haven't been able to get our kids to actually sit down and listen all school year, but they listen to you all.
Wow.
Wow.
I love it. And so is that something that we're going to be bringing down here?
Yes.
Maybe I'll work with you on that?
Yeah, shout out to Malik Work. Malik Work wrote a play. He's from Brooklyn, New York. You know, I spent 2 years in Brooklyn, you all. And I got great family out there in New York now. And he wrote a play called The Last Martyr. The Last Martyr. The Last Martyr was about a young man who was a gang leader, decided to end gang violence in his neighborhood by sacrificing ultimately himself to make his community better. And it's a hip hop musical.
Wow.
And I played in the starring role in Najah Washington. I played the starring role during 33 shows that we just had.
Well, listen,
DMV.
we want to bring that
That's
in before the year's out, if
awesome.
that's possible.
Yes.
So we put those connections together for us, and you know, because that's a message should be told everywhere. And then you know what, we might even film it for him while he's doing it. You know, work it out like that, so boom, 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 we can keep that message going.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And that's you know, that's the love of the media that we have today. It's not just making a movie. It's not just doing a TV show. It's about being able to share a message that's positive, enlightening, and uplifting
Yes.
to the world, you know. And when I say to the world, they may not all see it at once, but once it's on film, you know, who knows?
It's there.
They have the potential to all see it. And I just love that beauty of that, you know. So when we see stories like that, whether it be hip hop, hip gospel, whatever it is. Let's share it out there because it's something positive to share.
Yes.
And I know a lot of you guys might not agree with me because it's not traditional enough for you. But God didn't make me that traditional. I've been out the box, so
Right.
I've been messed up like this.
That's
so
where the
I'm just saying, this
authenticity
is who I
comes
am.
in. Yeah, you know.
This is towards this. We've been doing this for years, but God is able to do all things exceedingly abundantly. Say it in the Bible.
Yes.
Even more than they can ever imagine.
That's
Yes.
right.
I'm gonna say that one more time. It's slow.
Come on.
He can do these exceedingly,
Yes.
abundantly,
Abundantly.
and even more than you can ever
Above.
imagine.
Yes.
So who am
Come
I
on.
to fight that?
Amen.
And question
That's
that?
right.
Who? I didn't make Queen. She just appeared here. I definitely didn't make a JG. He appeared here. So, but I got enough sense to work with them, and that's what we're doing out here. Queen, encourage somebody. Encourage some young woman going through a battle
Oh, yes.
that they can make it.
My word of encouragement today for all of my sisters out there, whether you are battling lupus, MS, even cancer, keep pushing. Push past the pain. Push past the discomfort. Push past that initial diagnosis. Because as I say a lot of times, at that first word, cancer, you have a choice when you hear that word. You can give up, you can succumb, or you can rise up, rise above, and fight.
Yes.
And so to all of my beauties in the battle today, I encourage you to dig in and fight. Because I know we have so much to deal with. In an ideal situation, we would just be fighting our affliction. But we have worldly things going on. Family drama, kids. We still have to work because the bills don't stop.
Right.
But push. Keep going. Believe in yourself. If you don't have a support system, be your own support system. Rise up every morning and look yourself in the mirror and say, I am greater than this affliction.
Yes.
Amen.
Whether it's cancer, MS, or lupus, whatever it is, it has no power over you, and it is not greater than you.
Yes, Jesus.
Greater is he that is in you than this affliction that's out here in this world.
Come on now. Come on now.
Amen.
Woo, tear the walls out.
Amen.
You see, we
Right.
we just let it out. Just
You
let
get
it
good
out.
to
Just
me.
like
That's
that.
how I am in the
Just
mirror
let
in the
it out
morning.
just like that.
We need
Hyping
that.
myself up.
Affirmations,
Feel that.
confirmations. Jess, if they want to get with you, how do they find you?
Well, you use social media. Most Turnt Nerd. MOSTURNT Nerd. It's like Most Def. Shout out to Most Def. Most Turnt.
Most turn.
So Most Turnt Nerd.
Yes, and if you want to follow more information about the Finesse Files, you can just simply follow the page, Instagram, The Finesse Files. So,
Okay.
The Finesse Files, all spelled with traditional English spelling.
Okay. So I got my little young nephew back in town.
Let's
He
do it.
messing with Uncle a little bit. He looked me up. I said, you better get down here right away because you already know we're going to turn up. Everything is out there, and I have a yes in my spirit for these soldiers and warriors, Wonder Women, and everybody that's coming in front of us. Yes in my spirit now, because now's the time. If not now, when? If not you, who? So keep stepping up and know it's about you, because you're the person that's going to help win this battle. You are you are that shot we need to win. And get off the sidelines, get in the game. If you want to get with me, I'm on James Torrence, TORRENCE, 2 capital I's. I still can't spell the second. James Torrence with 2 capital I's, and you'll have me everywhere. And just come in and let me know who you are. Let me know what you want to do, and let's see if we can help you. Well, look, you've been listening to United Gospel Explosion TV, looking at United Gospel Explosion TV. Do it one more time, Justin. And there we go, y'all, coming at you. And y'all tune in next week. We have a hot show next week, but it'll be nothing without you. God bless you. Peace.
We out.
You're watching United Gospel Explosion. United Gospel Explosion TV.
See, I'm a gangster with God and I'm spreading the word. Truth be told, that's right, truth be heard. No matter what your gift is, it's made to see. So give it